Hola mi gente, let me show you how I make this delicious arepa dominicana. Alright guys, so for this delicious arepa, we're going to start by making a tea. So in a small pot, you're going to combine allspice, whole cloves, some cinnamon, some grated nutmeg. You can also use just ground nutmeg and add some water. Cook it into the water changes color. Alright guys, so now we're going to hydrate our cornmeal. So in a bowl, you're going to add 2 cups of yellow cornmeal. You're also going to add 1 cup of water and then you're going to mix them together. So you're looking for like a wet same consistency. If your cornmeal is too wet, you're going to add a little bit more to cornmeal. If it's too dry, just add a little bit more water. So mi gente, I'm going to cook my arepa in my cast iron. So I'm just going to grease it up with some butter and then just put it to the side until we're ready to use it. Alright guys, so now you're gonna grab your caldero or any other heavy duty pot that you have, and then you're gonna add all of the ingredients for your arepa right in your caldero. So you're gonna combine your coconut milk, evaporated milk, and regular milk. You're also gonna add sugar, vanilla, some cinnamon, some grated whole nutmeg, and you're also gonna add some salt. Mi gente, the salt is gonna bring all of those flavors together. Then you're gonna add your tea, some butter, and then your hydrated corn milk. Mi gente, I have the ingredients down in the description. So now you're gonna take your caldero to the stove and start cooking your arepa at a medium-low heat. I went in and I added some raisins. Now, if you don't want to add the raisins, you don't have to add it, but that's the touch that everybody loves. So as you're cooking your arepa, make sure you keep stirring it because you don't want it to stick to the bottom of the caldero, and also you don't want it to get too lumpy. So mi gente, this is the consistency that I like. I still want it to be a little bit loose. Some people like to cook it more and it's just gonna thicken up. I just feel like if you thicken it up in the caldero too much, then it's gonna be too dry when you're cooking it in the oven. So add your arepa to your cast iron and then you're gonna add some butter on top. So you're gonna cook your arepa at a 350-degree oven for about an hour and 10 minutes. Yours can take a little bit longer or a little bit less. It all depends on how thick or thin your pot is that you cook your arepa. But you're gonna check it by just sticking a toothpick in it, and if it's clean, you're good to go. Now you're gonna let it rest before you pop it out of the cast iron. But it looks so beautiful. So now you're gonna run a knife right along the edges of the cast iron, and then you're just gonna go ahead and pop it out. I got a little bit worried because I was having a little bit of trouble getting it out, but it came out perfect. So mi gente, this is gonna be the bottom of your arepa. So you're just gonna go ahead and flip it, and then you're gonna show that beautiful crust on the top, and that is music to my ears. Mi gente, this delicious arepa dominicana, my way, came out so delicious. It looks so good on the outside as well as on the inside. Those raisins in there, mi gente, it's just a chef kiss that your family is gonna love. Dip it in your coffee and it's the perfect bite. I promise you, you're gonna love it. Thank you for watching y buen provecho.